Okay, so what are we going to do today is we are going to balance the reactions, the redox reactions, according to two methods. We've already seen how to calculate the oxidation number. So it's very important for you to understand first of all कि oxidation number कैसे calculate करना है. उसी के basis पे oxidation number को calculate करने के basis पे ही हम लोग redox reactions को balance करते हैं, right? Now there are going to two methods which we are discussing over here. The first method that is known as ion electron method. We have balancing of chemical equations. The first method which we have over here that is known as ion electron method. Now ion electron method क्या हुआ? In this case we know that any redox reaction that is going to have two types of reactions, one which is known as oxidation and the other one which is going to be known as reduction. So in this method we are going to separately balance the oxidation half reaction and the reduction half reaction. The scientist जिन्होंने इसके बारे में सबसे पहले बताया था, it was developed by Jette and Lamave. Jette and Lamave, these were the scientists which first of all developed this method in the year 1927. ठीक है? Now in this method we have a lot of steps. We will understand the steps by taking the examples. So we want to balance the equations by ion electron method. The first equation which we have over here, that is FeCl3 plus H2S to give us FeCl2 plus HCl, and then we have S, right? Now over here the first step is to write the ionic equations. So when we are writing the ionic equations over here, the ionic equation of this is going to be the oxidation state of iron, and this is F3 positive, and that in this that is going to be 2 positive. ठीक है? Then you calculate the oxidation state of sulfur. When we are looking at the oxidation state of sulfur over here, the oxidation state of sulfur, that is going to be how much? It is going to be 2 negative, and the oxidation state of sulfur over here, that is going to be 0. So let's, in the first step, we are going to split the redox reactions into two half reactions. This is the first step. Right? जैसे for example, यहाँ पे जो हमारे पास दो आएंगी, that is going to be H2S. That is going to give us 2H positive plus S2 negative. So over here, the oxidation state is going from 0 to -2 for sulfur. This is going to be reduction half reaction. ठीक है? And the second reaction which we have, Fe3 positive, that is going to convert into Fe2 positive. So there is a decrease in oxidation number over here. This is going to be again what? Sorry, I am sorry. गलत बोलते हैं. यहाँ पे 2 negative आएगा और यहाँ पे 0 आएगा. So this is going to be oxidation half reaction. Right? और वहाँ पे 3 positive से 2 positive जा रहा है. There is decrease in oxidation number. This is going to be reduction half reaction. Okay? Now we are going to balance both of them separately. So let's go on to the balancing of each of them. Let's go on to this reaction. The first one which we have, H2S to give us 2H positive plus S. So 0 and -2. So this is the oxidation half reaction. That means there are going to be -2 electrons. ठीक है? फिर उसी तरह से Fe3 पॉजिटिव that is being converted to Fe2 positive. So over here what is happening? There is going to be increase in one electron. Why? Because reduction is taking place. So over here we can write it as plus one electron. So this is going to be now the second step, to put the number of electron exchange which is taking place. In the third step, let's balance both the reactions. When we talking of this, we have to balance the number of electrons in both the reactions. As far as elements is concerned, they are balanced in both. So number of electrons balance करने के लिए हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? इसको 2 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? So third step में अब हमारे पास बैलेंस रिएक्शंस क्या आ गई? H2S minus 2 electrons to give us 2H positive plus S and 2 Fe3 positive plus 2 electrons to give us 2 Fe2 positive. ठीक है? So these are going to be the balanced reactions. Now in the fourth reaction, fourth step, we are going to add both these reactions. Over here you will see that both the electrons, they get cancelled. So what is going to be on adding? What will we get? H2S plus 2 Fe3 positive to give us 2H positive plus 2 Fe2 positive plus sulfur. ठीक है? So in the fourth step, what have we done? We have added both these reactions. So this is your final reaction. Now over here we need to balance the chlorine also which is present. So we have 3 chlorine over here, we have 2 and 3 chlorine over there, isn't it? So finally अगर हम इसको balance करते हैं, then what are we going to get? Finally you have to multiply this with 2 FeCl3, ठीक है? और H2S will remain as it is. So according to this, if we are writing the balanced equation in the molecular form, that is going to be 2 FeCl3 plus H2S to give us 2 FeCl2 plus 2 HCl plus S. So this is going to be the balanced molecular reaction. Is it clear? So this was a simple reaction which we have taken over here. Let's take another reaction. Let's consider another reaction which has to be balanced. The reaction is CuHNO3, Cu plus HNO3. This is going to give us Cu plus NO and plus H2O. Okay. Now over here again we will have to write the ionic reactions. What is going to be the ionic reactions? Copper is converted into Cu2 positive. Okay, 0 to 2, that means number of electron exchange which is taking place over here, that is going to be minus 2. Right? And the second reaction is NO3 negative, that is being converted into NO plus 2H2O in presence of H positive to give us, what is it giving us? NO plus H2O, right? So we have NO plus H2O. Now over here, in order to balance the H positive ions, we have to first of all, okay, let's go on to the first, let's say how many electron exchanges taking place over here. The oxidation state of nitrogen in this case, that is plus 5. Okay? And what is going to be the oxidation state over here? That is going to be plus 2. So how many electrons exchange that is taking place? There are plus 3 electrons. Okay? In order to balance the number of hydrogens, we first of all need to balance the number of oxygens. So on the left hand side there are 3 oxygens, on the right hand side there are 2 oxygens. So you balance the oxygen by increasing the number of water molecules. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे finally then you have to balance this hydrogen. There are 4 hydrogens over there, so you balance 4 hydrogens over here. Is it clear? अब यहाँ पे जब हम लोग electrons हमारे पास आ गए, what we need to do is we need to cross multiply the equation so as to get the same number of electrons. यहाँ पे 2 है, वहाँ पे 3 है, तो we multiply this equation by 3 and we multiply this equation by 2. So what are we going to get in the second step? We will get 3Cu minus 6 electrons to give us 3Cu2 positive. ठीक है, और उसको हम 2 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं, 2NO3 negative plus 8H positive to give us 6 electron exchange to give us 2NO plus 2 2s are 4H2O. ठीक है, now adding both the reactions, what we are going to get over here? When we are adding this reactions, this electron and this electron, that gets cancelled. So we have over here 3Cu plus 2NO3 negative plus 8H positive to give us 3Cu2 positive plus 2NO plus water plus 4H2O. Okay, now this is what we have over here. Adding both the reactions, this is what we are going to get. Now in order to convert it into molecular form, you can see over here that the number of nitrate ions, they have to be now put. So if you're looking over here, there are 6 nitrate ions which are present. So to balance, what we will do is that we will, apart from this, we will also put 6 more nitrate ions on both the sides so as to balance the number of nitrate ions. Finally, ठीक है? So our ionic reaction, that is going to be 3Cu plus 2NO3 negative plus 8H positive plus 6 nitrate ions to give us 3Cu2 positive plus 2NO plus 4H2O plus 6NO3 negative. So both sides we have added this. Now you also have to see in the final equation that the number of charges on both the sides should be same. So if you look at negative charges over here, there are going to be 2 negative charges. इसको रहने दो because ये दोनों साइड वैसे ही cancel हो जाएंगे charges. So we have 2 negative and 8 positive. So 8 minus 2 will become equal to 6 positive charges on the left hand side and 3 2s are 6 positive charges on the right hand side. Number of charges, that should also be same. ठीक है? Is it clear? So this is how you will balance. Now let's balance another one by ion electron method. Over here, when we are doing the, you can say the balancing of chemical equations, the reaction may take place in the acidic medium. The reaction may also take place in the alkaline medium. ठीक है? In both the cases, the method of balancing, that is going to be different. So let's first discuss one in acidic medium and then we will discuss other in the alkaline medium. Okay, so what is our reaction over here? The reaction given to us is MnO4 negative plus Fe2 positive to give us Mn2 positive plus Fe3 positive. So over here now we need to balance this equation. In brackets it is written acidic medium. Acidic medium means that addition of H positive ions have to take place. So let's write down the oxidation numbers. यहाँ पे it is going to come as +7. Okay, so let's go on to each of the half reaction. We have MnO4 negative, that is being converted to Mn2 positive. ठीक है? Oxidation number is changing from +7 to +2. So therefore number of electron exchange that is going to be 5 electrons. Right? Now in this, let's completely balance this reaction. First, this is the reduction half reaction which we have. So let's completely balance it. In order to balance the oxygen, we have to put water molecules on the opposite side. There are 4 oxygens over here, so in order to balance the 4 oxygens, we put that many water molecules on the opposite side. Then finally we will balance the hydrogen. So 2 4s are 8. Hydrogen that is going to come in terms of 8H positive. So this is a totally balanced reaction now. Okay? Then we balance the second reaction. Fe2 positive to Fe3 positive. Over here -1 electron is going to take place. So this is the first step in which we have balanced both the half reactions. Now we need to balance the number of electrons. यहाँ पे 5 है, यहाँ पे 1 है, so हम इसको 5 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं. So we will now have 5 Fe2 positive minus 5 electrons to give us 5 Fe3 positive. ठीक है? So let's now add the equations, this equation and this equation to get an overall reaction. So we will have MnO4 negative, electrons and electrons they get cancelled, plus 8H positive plus 5 Fe2 positive to give us Mn2 positive plus 5 Fe3 positive plus 4H2O. So this is our balanced equation. Now let's see the number of charges. यहाँ पे आ गया हमारे पास 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 8 18, 18 minus 1. That is going to be 17 positive charges. And let's see this side. This side we have 5 3s are 15, 15 plus 2, 17 positive charges. If this thing is not balanced, charges are not balanced, that means you are doing some mistake at any point of time. Okay? So once your final equation has been balanced, please see to it that the charges on both the sides, they are going to be same. Clear ho gaya? So let's take another one in acidic medium, then we will go on to the basic medium. Okay? Another reaction which we are going to take. The next reaction which we have over here, we are taking a little difficult reaction which we are going to consider now. We have Cr2O7 2 negative plus SO2 to give Cr3 positive plus HSO4 negative. Again, this is the reaction in acidic medium. Okay, so let's first take both the half reactions. We have Cr2O7 2 negative to give us Cr3 positive. The oxidation number of chromium over here, that is going to be +6. ठीक है? अब यहाँ पे +6 से +3 जा रहा है. So that means 3 electron exchange is taking place per atom. As you can see over here, there are 2 atoms of chromium. So we directly balance the chromium atoms. And according to that, we have to take the electron exchange for 2 chromiums. If for 1 it is 3, then for 2 it is going to be 6. So 6 electrons means there are going to be +6 electrons. Then we balance, because it is an acidic medium, we are going to balance this. We have 7H2O, and finally we balance hydrogen 14H positive. ठीक है? Then we go on to the second reaction. We have SO2 to give HSO4 negative. When you're looking at the oxidation of sulfur over here, it is going to be +4. और यहाँ पे आप देखो 4 2s are 8, 8 minus 1, 7, 7 minus 1 is going to be 6. ठीक है? So what is the number of electron exchange which is taking place over here? 2. So there are -2 electrons. Now let's balance the oxygen. You can see that oxygen is greater on the right hand side. So you need to put those many oxygens over here. 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2. So we have 2 water. Okay. Now 2 2s are 4. 4 minus 1, which becomes equal to 3H positive. So this is the second balanced equation now. In order to bring the number of electrons same, you can cancel this because this is a multiple of 2. So 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Now you need to multiply the equation by 3 to bring the number of electrons same. So if you're doing it by 3, we have 3SO2 plus 2H2O minus 3 electrons to give us 3HSO4 negative plus 3 3s are 9H positive. Okay? Now let's do the overall reaction by adding this and this. When you're adding both, the number of electrons they get cancelled. So we have over here the overall reaction, which is going to be Cr2O72 negative plus 3SO2. अब यहाँ पे हमारे पास 14H पॉजिटिव है और यहाँ पे हमारे पास 9H पॉजिटिव है. So 14 minus 9 कितने हो जाएंगे? 5. So we are going to have over here 5H positive. And then the right hand side of the equation we have 2 Cr3 positive plus 3 HSO4 negative plus, now there are 7 water molecules and 2 water molecules here. So we are going to have plus 5 H2O. Okay, let's see whether the reaction is balanced or not over here. 14 minus 9, 5 ही होता है ना? So let's see. I think hydrogens are not balanced. Hydrogens ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं on the other side. We are getting 5H2 over here. So let's see whether our reaction is balanced or not. The answer of this reaction that should come to where is the T1? Cr2O72 negative plus 5H positive plus 3SO2 to give us Cr2 Cr3 positive plus 3HSO4 plus O. Okay, यहाँ पे हमने इसको मल्टीप्लाई नहीं किया है. 3 2s are 6H2O. Okay, so 6H2O means 7 minus 6, that is going to be equal to 1H2. Right? So now let's see whether our charges are balanced. Over here we have 2 negative and 5 positive. 5 minus 3, they are going to be 3 positive over here. And over here we have 2 3s are 6 positive minus 3 negative plus 3 positive. So both the sides the charges are same. Therefore the reaction that is balanced. Is it clear? So this is how you are going to balance both the reactions separately. Now let's understand what is going to happen in case of basic medium. Okay. Now in case of basic medium, instead of adding H positive, we are going to add up OH negative ions. Okay. So let's explain this with the help of an example. We have Cl2 plus IO3 negative to give us IO4 negative plus Cl2. Sorry, plus क्या है? Cl negative. So this is our reaction. So let's first balance half reactions. Over here we have Cl2 to give us Cl negative. So 0 say minus 1. Per atom, there are 2 atoms of chlorine, per atom 1 electron exchange. So for 2 atoms, there are going to be how many electron exchange? Decrease in oxidation number is reduction. So plus 2 electrons. Okay, so this is our balanced equation. Let's go on to IO3 negative to give us IO4 negative. So over here the oxidation state is going to be plus 5 and over here the oxidation state is going to be plus 7. Number of electron exchange is minus 2. Right? Now how will we balance the oxygens? In this case, on this side there are 4 oxygens, on this side there are 3 oxygens. तो जिस साइड ऑक्सीजन्स कम है वहां पे आपने उतने ही OH नेगेटिव आयंस लगाने. यहाँ पे there are 3, यहाँ पे 4. So 4 minus 3 that is equal to 1. right? So you put one OH negative on the left hand side, right? Then जितने आपने OH negative लगाए हैं उसकी opposite side में आप उतने ही H2O लगाओगे. You put one OH negative on this side, उतना ही H2O on the other side. Then जितने आपने H2O लगाए हैं उतने OH negative again you have to put on the opposite side. ठीक है? So what is going to be this balanced equation now? We have IO3 negative plus 2OH negative minus 2 electrons to give us IO4 negative plus H2O. Okay, so you just see if your oxygens are balanced. We have 3 plus 2 5, we have 4 plus 1 5, and hydrogens there are 2 and there are 2 hydrogens. So this is a balanced equation. Now over here we have number of electrons as same. So there is no multiplication which is going to be required. When you are writing the overall reaction, we will add this in this equation. So the overall reaction, that is going to be Cl2 plus IO3 negative plus 2OH negative to give us 2Cl negative plus IO4 negative plus H2O. ठीक है? Is it clear? So over here let's see the charges. Charges हमारे पास क्या आ गया इधर? We have 1 negative and we have 2 negative. So 2 negative and 1 negative, that is going to be equal to 3 negative, और 3 negative और इस साइड पे आपके पास 2 negative and 1 negative which is equal to 3 negative. ठीक है जी? Is it clear? So this is how you are going to balance the one in which there are alkaline medium which is going to be given. The second method of balancing, that is known as oxidation number method. This is the ion electron method. Let's go on to the second type, which is oxidation number method. Oxidation number method. In case of oxidation number method, we are going to balance the oxidation half reaction and the reduction half reaction simultaneously. Okay, so in one step only, let's take an example over here. We are taking Cu plus HNO3 to give us Cu NO3 whole twice, plus we have NO2 plus H2O. So over here you need to write down the oxidation states of each of the main elements apart from hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so let's see over here. Copper has an oxidation number of 0. Nitrogen will have an oxidation number of plus 5. Over here nitrogen will have an oxidation number of 2 3s are 6, and we have over here 6 means 12 minus 1. In case of nitrate ion, we can just leave it as it is, or if you want to calculate, you will see that the oxidation number over here, that is coming to plus 5 only. Okay, so oxidation number of copper nitrate, that is going to come as plus 5. So you can see that there is no change in oxidation state over here, but there is going to be change over there, which is plus 4. Okay, so copper, that is going from, what is going to be the oxidation state of copper over here? Plus 2. So copper, that is going from 0 to plus 2, right? So there is increase in oxidation number by 2, and nitrate, that is going from oxidation number of plus 5 to plus 4. So there is a decrease in oxidation number by 1. Okay, so over here we are going to again put the nitrate ions as it is. First of all, let's do according to this over here. According to this, when we are doing, here oxidation number is decreasing by 1, here oxidation number is increasing by 2. So you need to multiply this equation by 2. You cross multiply. So you need to multiply this by 2, this equation by 2. What are we going to get over here? Cu plus 2HNO3 to give you CuNO3 whole twice plus this is NO. NO2. Right? And plus we are going to get over here 2NO2 plus water. Okay. Now in order to balancing the nitrate ions, what we have to do is there are 2 nitrate ions which are present over here. So in order to balance these nitrate ions, we are going to multiply this by 2. Just to balance, because as you can see there is no change in oxidation number over here. So just to balance it, what we are going to do is that we are going to balance the nitrate ion as it is. So therefore, okay, we'll write it in another step. The above equation now becomes HNO3 to give us CuNO3 whole twice plus 2NO2 and plus H2O. Okay. Now finally you are going to balance the water molecules or balance the number of hydrogens. There are 4 hydrogens on this side. There is only 1 water molecule, or you can say there is 2 hydrogens on this side. So in order to balance the hydrogens, we add up another water molecule on the other side. So what will we have now? Cu plus 4HNO3 to give us CuNO3 whole twice plus 2NO2 plus 2H2. So this is the balanced equation. Okay? So this is an easy method to do it. इसपे कोई भी ज़्यादा difficulty नहीं है. But अगर आपको question वहाँ पे आता है to balance the equation by a particular method, obviously in the competitions you will not get. In the competition you just have to balance the equation. It is better that you balance the equation by ion electron method, because that is an easier method and you do not get confused. Accurate results are going to be there. But if in case in your boards you are getting a question to balance the equation by this method, so then you have to follow a particular method. Otherwise there is no need to follow any particular method over here. Okay? So this is how we can balance the equations by oxidation number and ion electron number. So we just left with a very small portion of this chapter, which we will finish tomorrow and start with our next chapter, which is hydrogen. Okay?